a corrupt billionaire, a £500,000 vault, and two thieves with nothing to lose. This isn't your average Christmas movie. This is the Jingle Bell Heist. While the world dreams of diamonds and gold this Christmas, some are just fighting for their next breath. People like Sophia. She is barely holding her life together. By day she works one exhausting job, and by night she rushes to another, her entire existence revolving around a single purpose: keeping her cancer-stricken mother alive. Hospital bills pile up, medicines grow more expensive, and desperation slowly pushes Sophia toward choices she never imagined making. To survive, she begins committing small, calculated thefts, nothing reckless, just enough to scrape by. One night, she targets the upscale department store Sterling's. Blending in like any other customer, Sophia discreetly steals a diamond-studded dog collar and slips some cash into her bag, believing she's gotten away clean. But she hasn't. Unbeknownst to her, every move is being secretly recorded by Nick, a quiet contractor who recently installed the store's advanced security system. Nick watches the footage carefully, not out of loyalty to the store, but because Sterling's holds a far more personal meaning for him. Nick has only recently been released from prison, serving time for a crime he didn't commit. He was framed for theft by the store's powerful owner Maxwell Sterling, a man who buried the truth and let Nick rot behind bars. Now free, Nick isn't interested in justice through the courts. He wants payback. Using the incriminating footage as leverage, Nick corners Sophia. He gives her a brutal choice: face the police and lose everything, or help him from the inside. Reluctantly, and with no real way out, Sophia is forced into his plan. Nick's real target isn't the showroom or the registers. It's the store's highly secure locker, a place even employees don't fully understand. With Sophia's access and Nick's knowledge of the security systems, the stage is set for a dangerous inside job, one that could either free them both or destroy what little they have left. The plan falls apart faster than either of them expected. After risking everything, Sophia and Nick realize their carefully planned heist has turned up completely empty. There's no jackpot, no hidden fortune, just silence and disappointment. But the failure comes with consequences. In the aftermath, Sophia discovers that the blame hasn't fallen on them. Instead, a loyal security guard named Eddie is scapegoated for the break-in. Watching an innocent man take the fall hits Sophia hard, forcing her to confront the damage their desperation has caused. Digging deeper, she uncovers a far more disturbing truth. Maxwell Sterling never kept the real money in the locker at all. Sterling has been hiding £500,000 inside a private safe known only to him. With her mother's condition worsening and treatment costs rising by the day, Sophia's hesitation disappears. She pushes Nick to forget the failed score and go after the real prize. At first, Nick is reluctant, knowing this would mean crossing an even more dangerous line. But Sophia's desperation leaves no room for doubt. This money is her mother's only chance. Nick tries to approach the problem his way, through technology. He attempts to hack into the safe security company servers, hoping to disable the system remotely. But the defenses are stronger than expected, and the hack fails. With no digital way in, they're forced to think differently. That's when they realize the safe can only be opened using a physical key fob, one that isn't even with Sterling. It's in the possession of his estranged wife, Cynthia. Their plan shifts once again. During a lavish holiday party, Nick makes his move, charming Cynthia, and playing the role of an interested stranger. It appears to be a simple seduction, a way to get close enough to steal the key fob without raising suspicion. But the situation takes an unexpected turn. Cynthia calmly reveals that she already knows exactly what they're planning. She's been one step ahead all along, and instead of stopping them, she makes an offer of her own. She wants in. On Christmas Eve, with the city wrapped in holiday cheer and security at its lowest, Nick and Sophia make their move. Under the cover of the festivities, they quietly break into Maxwell Sterling's private office, every step heavy with tension. The room is pristine and cold, a sharp contrast to the chaos their lives have become. They reach the safe at last, convinced this is the final obstacle. But when the door swings open, their relief is short-lived. Inside, they discover a second layer of protection, a biometric lock far more advanced than anything they anticipated. Panic sets in. Time is running out and alarms could trigger at any moment. With no other option, Sophia steps forward. She places her hand on the scanner, expecting nothing to happen. Instead, the lock activates and opens. The moment freezes them both in disbelief. That's when Sophia finally reveals the truth she's been hiding. Her DNA works because Maxwell Sterling is her father. She is his illegitimate daughter, a secret he erased years ago. After firing her mother and abandoning them both, Sterling disowned Sophia completely, choosing wealth and reputation over responsibility. As the reality sinks in, the heist transforms into something far more personal. This isn't just about stolen money anymore. It's about betrayal, blood, and a past that Sterling tried to bury but could never truly escape. Just as Nick and Sophia prepare to escape with the money, their plan hits one final obstacle. A security guard suddenly confronts them, blocking their way out. With alarms moments from being triggered and nowhere left to run, the situation threatens to collapse completely. Thinking fast, Sophia chooses words over violence. She reveals the truth about Maxwell Sterling, exposing his long-running insurance scams and the way he's been using the company to commit fraud for years. She makes it clear that Sterling isn't the victim here, but the real criminal. Faced with undeniable evidence and realizing who the true enemy is, the guard hesitates, then steps aside, allowing Nick and Sophia to leave. At the same time, Maxwell Sterling storms into the building with the police, confident that he's about to catch the thieves in the act. But what he finds turns the tables completely. Inside his own safe are the very items he secretly stole, now carefully planted to incriminate him. The truth becomes impossible to deny. This final twist is revealed to be Cynthia's doing. Quietly and strategically, she orchestrated the entire setup, ensuring Sterling would be exposed at the perfect moment. With him arrested and disgraced, Cynthia positions herself to take control of the company. In one calculated move, she not only secures her own power but also delivers long overdue revenge, avenging Nick, Eddie, and every employee Sterling had wronged over the years. What began as a desperate heist ends as a complete reversal of justice, with the real thief finally paying the price. With the truth finally exposed, Maxwell Sterling is arrested, his power and influence collapsing in an instant. The false accusations that once destroyed lives are undone. Nick is officially cleared of all charges, and Eddie's name is restored as well, freeing both men from the shadow of crimes they never committed. True to her word, Cynthia steps in to settle the aftermath. She pays Sophia and Nick enough money to finally end their financial struggles, no strings attached. For Sophia, the relief is immediate and overwhelming. Her mother is finally able to receive the treatment she desperately needs, giving her a real chance to recover. Nick's life begins to stabilize as well. With his record cleared, he secures his own place, choosing a home close enough to rebuild a relationship with his daughter, something he thought he'd lost forever. For the first time in years, his future feels open. As the chaos fades, something quieter begins between Sophia and Nick. What started as a forced alliance slowly turns into genuine connection, and the two begin a relationship built not on desperation but trust and understanding. The film closes on a moment of warmth and peace. On Christmas night, their families come together around a shared dinner table, laughter replacing fear, and hope filling the space where struggle once lived. It's a